Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you, officially on the live stream for this Friday night, November 8th. It's great to see all of you guys. We've got a packed house in the lobby, and everyone's going to be filing in here in just a second. It's already starting. There we go. Funky Fresh is jumping in there. Cadillac Grills, Cadillac Mills. Check out the oil on my Cadillac spills. Good old Luda. What is going on, everyone? Give me that thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. It is great to see all of you guys tonight. You guys definitely make my week whenever the week ends naturally, and I am so glad that it is finally here. We are finally past the election. We're finally past all the drama. And now it's time to kind of get ready and just get into that holiday mode, because Thanksgiving is in a couple of weeks. It's kind of crazy already. Even though it's the 8th of November, it's already coming up fast. Dan, yes, I've actually done all of the Whopper, $1 Million Whoppers. You're going to see that along with the pickle fries. We'll talk all about that. I've been very busy with all that stuff for sure. And I'll definitely keep you up to date on what's going to be happening with that. You guys have a whole flurry of content coming your way starting pretty much today. I don't really know when it stops this coming week. You have a lot of stuff coming every day. So do enjoy for sure, because I have been busy. So great to see all of you guys. Let me jump to the very top here and see who we've got in the chat. We've got the thumbs up going, which is awesome. Great to see you guys. Let's see. Sticker collecting. What's going on, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you. Great to see you. Matt Dummett as well. We've got Minley in the house. Let's see. Kyle Broussard. Hey, in time for the situation. Of course, it's the Friday situation, as Drew's Food Reviews says. Absolutely. Skylove Show. Thanks so much for jumping on. Scott Messerschmidt as well. Great to see you. And Drew, the situation is a lovely banging variant beautiful situation that dovetails into the ultimately banging situation that we have tonight, which is the culmination of a week-long situation. And I'm so glad to be on here with you right now. Foodie86, what's going on? Hello, hello. And shout outs to Hot Hands. I appreciate you. Peep this out. You rock, man. I appreciate it. You rock, because you're here right now, and I appreciate you jumping on. And of course, we're double streaming out to Facebook right now at facebook.com/peepthisoutshow. So tell a friend, why don't you? Lots of good stuff over there too. Let's see. I guess we have over 10,300 plus subscribers, I think, on that page already right now too there. And it's just a lot of my older videos and a couple of other things there as well, but a little bit of a different format naturally. So the live streams are definitely a blast to do. And for those of you watching on Facebook right now, shout outs too. I appreciate the love and support. Do make sure to like the page for sure. So thanks so much for jumping on. Drew's Food Reviews, feeding treats to Peepers. Absolutely, you already know. Peepers the cat is always ready for action. He's a snuggly little fellow. Yes, he is. Larry Nguyen, what's going on? Great to see you. If my voice sounds a little lower tonight, a little raspier, it's because I've been fighting a cold the last few days, and I still have a slight headache left over as well. So my sleeping has been a little bit better, just a bit. So I'm trying to get that in check with everything. So we're going to see how long I'm going to go tonight. I'm planning for the full hour naturally because I've got a couple of things to show you. We're going to do a review of something I wanted to check out as well, and also to interact with you guys and have some fun and hang for a bit there. So it's always a blast to do. Foodie86, yes, the spicy nugs are back at Mickey D's, as is the pumpkin and cream pie, which I saw today. I definitely wanted to pick that up at some point. I haven't actually got it yet, but just so you guys know, they're running a promo right now for every week until, I want to say December 22nd, I think I read. You can get a 10-piece chicken McNugget for $1 once a week. So not every day, obviously, but once a week for $1, I'll take it, especially here in the West Coast. So do take a look at that there for sure. In your app, you may find it hiding in your deals section right over there. So let's see who else we've got here. Funky Fresh, of course, in the house. Great to see you as always. Homie hugs, you already know what it is. That's my dude right there, Michael Domayer. Great to see you as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. Randy Molina is shouting out over here. Good evening to Drew's Food Reviews and a Situation. You already know what it is. Sticker collecting, what is going on there again? And we have Min Lee as well too there. So shout outs, you guys are all saying hello to each other. Great to see all of you guys. Saber fan, what's going on? What it be, what it do? Best food reviewer ever. What's up, Ian? Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I do intend to keep plugging away. It's already crazy how we're coming up to the end of my 11th year on the platform already, which is wild. So yeah, really, really fast year and an eventful year, of course, with everything that's gone on, and it continues to go on, obviously. Dan, the My Little Pony and Sophia, the first fan. Yes, definitely the Mexican street corn Whopper. You're also going to see the maple bourbon bacon. Maple bourbon barbecue Whopper is going to be coming as well. Yes, you have a few things there, and also a separate order of pickle fries as well. I got an advanced look at all the new $1 million Whoppers. Out of all the stuff that we put in a few months back, they chose these 3 finalists, and it was kind of an interesting group, to be honest, considering I thought I put in a pretty good one. I put in a combination of mac and cheese. I've always wanted to see the mac and cheese king because I've seen that testing at certain points in the past, with a little bit of barbecue sauce, some crispy onions as well, but they still won't do a mac and cheese king for some reason. But we have 3 very interesting ones, and the one that you saw literally today, just started off to kick it off for you, to surprise you, was the fried pickle ranch Whopper. So definitely do take a look at that for sure if you haven't seen it already. And of course, there's some pretty interesting info with that one, just to share it with you guys. The first few days of the promo, which I believe begins on the 12th, this coming week. If you take a look at the app, you'll be able to get these burgers for $1 each. So hashtag unsponsored. I'm just passing along the information to you guys right there. So you'll be able to try these for a pretty low cost, and you can actually kind of vote on them naturally. They have a lot planned there, which is kind of cool. And ironically, a few months back, if you guys remember when they were promoting this, they had basically, what's your $1 million idea? This is what we did back then. Scanning that code will take you to an option to basically customize and make your $1 million Whopper to basically get $1 million if they choose it, I guess, is what the idea was behind this. But naturally, they always do like the crowns and stuff to go with. And in this case, to give you an advanced look at the new one, this is what you're going to be able to get. Basically, crowned by you. And there it is, the official dealie right there. This is not out anywhere yet, so you guys are seeing it here first. Fried pickle ranch on the very top. We've got maple bourbon barbecue. And there is the Mexican street corn, and that one's going to be coming out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're going to find the maple bourbon barbecue on Sunday, as well as the replay of this live stream actually at 12 o'clock. I'm going to do whenever I have these series of videos. I want to make sure I get all that content out for you. You'll have this replay on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then you'll have the third option, the maple bourbon barbecue, Whopper at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Monday, you're going to have just kind of the quickie, because they had actually the pickle fries available separately with some Hidden Valley Ranch. So you'll be able to take a look at those up close and personal, as only I can do it for you naturally. So it should be a lot of fun for you to take a look and see what's good from good old BK. And then we're going right into a few other new things that you're going to see right away, because the machine keeps moving, guys. The machine keeps moving. So definitely lots of fun to look forward to there. So I hope you dig it. Definitely watch it. Share it with your peeps, of course. And let's continue to keep things moving along for sure. So let's see. Who else do we have here? Alex Webb, no worries. I'm glad you are here as always. You already know what it is. Great to see you as always. Thanks so much for jumping on. Drew, it's going to be a huge, greatest November ever. I agree with that. I agree with that, especially in the food category. There's a lot of good stuff there. Wendy's has a bunch of stuff coming out this week. We've got a mushroom burger. We've got a salted caramel frosty. There's a bunch of stuff there out there. Jersey Mike's has got a pastrami sandwich, which looks pretty awesome. And there's a few other things, little surprise you're going to see. So you've got a lot of content coming your way. Trust me, there's a lot of good stuff there. Michael Lambert, thanks so much for sharing the stream. Thanks so much for being a part of the community tonight, as always. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Dan, let's see. Tried the fiery buffalo chicken pizza and jalapeno Papa Bites from Papa John's. Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff over there. I'm a fan of Papa John's. I mean, I love the fact that it comes with the garlic sauce. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of like garlic butter, garlic sauce. So I love dipping and all that stuff there. It's definitely a lovely situation. I actually, the night of the election, I actually went to go get a pizza. They had a carryout special for $9.99 one topping, but I added an extra topping, so it was like $11.99. Didn't want to do the shakaroni. I just wanted to get my usual Italian sausage and banana peppers. So I had some pizza that night. It was definitely a lot of fun watching everything. Let's see here. Drew, just FYI, my birthday is on the 14th. I already threw out the AARP offers. Well, you've already collected them already, my friend. You've got the card. But I'm still going to sing for you, because I believe next week at this time, it's going to be a day pass for you. So let me just get this out of the way, because Drew, you are definitely an awesome dude, definitely an awesome member of the community, not just here on my channel, but in general for the foodie community, because you've got some great stuff all the time. Sir Hattis Maximus himself is turning the big 8-0. So shout outs to Drew for the AARP. And on that note, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Drew's Food Reviews. And I know you're not 80. I'm just pulling your leg. Happy birthday to you and many more on Channel 4. Health, happiness, and success. Here's to another 365 around our globe, around the planet, around the sun, I should say. Congratulations to you for continuing to move on. Stay happy and healthy, and keep doing what you do on the channels that you have, obviously, Drew, here on YouTube, and just keep plugging away and have fun doing it. Continue to keep doing that. That's just awesome. Dolce de Leche from Period. I see that ad thing in there. I saw that actually at Mickey D's. Definitely looks like a very sugary situation with that one. Larry Nguyen is asking, why don't you show the price of the food that you buy? You know, I was doing that for so many years, and I just figured, you know, at this point, because of the prices being so outrageous, and chances are, unless you live in Southern California, you guys are always going to be paying less than what I would put up anyway. Not a lot of people are really asking me too much about the prices of the food naturally anymore, because some people would still comment, how much was it? And I would actually just still put it up there, but they wouldn't see it. So because the price of food is what it is, I just decided to just kind of remove it. And it's one less thing I need to add anyway, because chances are, like I said, the price is going to be different for everyone in a lot of different places. So generally, what I'm doing now is I'm just mentioning it naturally. I'm just kind of talking about it with you. So if you guys dig that, give me the thumbs up. Let me know you're okay with not having the prices in the food, but you like hearing what the prices are. I think that's a little bit more impactful, because that way you'll hear it from me, as opposed to someone maybe missing the quick graphic on the screen. So if you're down with that, give me the thumbs up. Let me know you're okay. I can always probably swing back and start adding it again as time goes by. I've also kind of moved up my the breakdown of the food back into towards the beginning again as well. So that's another thing right there. But shout out to Pro Rock 3 right over there, subscribing to the channel. Shout out to, hopefully you're watching this right now. You're immortalized on film or camera, digital, anything you want to know. Funky Fresh, I want to know the price. You'll definitely hear it from me. But if more people start complaining about how come they're not, up on the screen, then I'll see about putting it back in there, Funky. But we'll see. I'll take it under advisement, as they say. I'll take it under advisement. Sticker, yes, limited time only for the spicy chicken nugs. It always is with that. Drifter, are you done with the Taco Bell Decades menu? Yes, I know I'm not done yet because I still have the empanada. I have all the template graphics and everything ready to go to film that, which I believe it comes out on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's this coming week. They just decided to split that in there. So I'll be glad to get rid of that thumbnail setup that I have for that. But that was a lot of fun checking out those options. And of course, I've already done one big video with all of them together. I'm just giving a quick breakdown there. So a little bit more detail individually, which I knew I was going to do anyway. So yes, watch for that one a little bit later in the week for sure. True Allure, what's going on? Have I tried the hot honey rub chicken sandwich from Wingstop? I have actually. I've done all the current limited time only flavors, so you'll find that in there. For sure. Always do a quick little search on YouTube before you ask, because you may be pleasantly surprised. Just put in what it is that you think I might have reviewed, or if I did, and then just put Peep or Peep This Out right after it and see what comes up. Chances are you're going to probably see it. Yes, Michael Domer, Monday is Veterans Day. Shout outs to all the people who have served, of course. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your service. You already know. Absolutely, absolutely. Shakey's Pizza Review. I have one that's fairly local, but I have never thought about just going to do, maybe just like a quickie review of maybe their lunch special that they have there, which is kind of like the buffet type of lunch. Would be kind of maybe fun to do. I don't know about filming on the inside, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. I definitely have a very packed schedule for the next few weeks, actually, guys. It's no joke. Until the end of the month, I know what kind of is going to be going on. So there's a lot that's coming your way. So just watch. You'll see. Drifter Nomad, ENK, definitely the hardest working food reviewer, hands down, 100%. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There are some peeps that actually do a lot also. Let me just tell you, I know the endorsement who usually does 1 or 2 a day, mostly 2. For the way that he does his videos, for sure, every single day. That guy is a beast when it comes to that too. But it's just the passion to create. I mean, I wish I can produce the type of videos that I do more frequently, like instead of literally 1 a day is all I think I can do for what I'd like to do there. And plus it kind of keeps you, invested a little bit too. So you never know what's coming down the line, which is kind of fun. So, but shout outs to all the amazing peeps in the community who contribute naturally. It really is. It's not easy, believe me, especially when you start getting bigger and bigger and your channel begins to grow, and then you start getting contacted by a lot of people that kind of want to work with you to do things, and you kind of have to balance and pick and choose here and there. I'm a one-man show when it comes to this stuff. So believe me, if I can be everywhere, I would. If I had somebody making my own videos, that would be awesome, because then I'd probably be able to film that much more. For that, but it takes time, naturally filming all the content for BK especially. It was definitely it's a little challenging, but at the same time it's just kind of like what I do, so I'm used to it. It's just a lot at one time. So it was fun. It was definitely fun to do that. Let's see. Dollar soda is cool. Wendy's definitely has a lock on that right now. Any size drink for $1. They're taking a page from the McDonald's playbook for sure. Dom's World, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. And again, shout outs again to Drew for his birthday coming up on the 14th. For sure. Get that senior discount. Get that senior coffee at Mickey D's. And yes, Drew, you definitely need a loan to eat at Carl's Jr. For sure. Which, speaking of Carl's Jr., they've got these new drinks on their menu called Burgers and Ballers, which I saw. There are 2 different types of drinks that are on there. And I was like, I thought it was like a burger or something that went with it, but it wasn't. So shout outs to John. I appreciate the super chat donation here. Let me see what you are rocking, if there's a question. Oh, let's see. I did vote, but I don't want to discuss politics here. But should you guys know, obviously you should by now, California is a Democratic state. So regardless of, if you follow that party or not, those electoral votes always go to Democrat, because that's what it is here. So nobody has flipped the state of California to be Republican. I think it hasn't happened since, wow, maybe Reagan? I don't even know. I think it's been that long. It's been a Democratic state for a long time. So let me give you a like for that one there, but I never like to get involved with politics online because it's a very charged subject, especially right now. But just know that regardless of whatever is going to be, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be, you know, what it is. I'm glad that it's over and all the mudslinging is over. And now we can kind of focus on what we need to do to get back to some, you know, so just to get back to hopefully normal without being bombarded with all these ads, with everyone with their viewpoints, with everything. So I'm just very happy that we're at least it's over with right now. But speaking of this, the Carl's Jr., just to go back to that, I actually had every intention to go check those, but I had a few other things that actually came up there. And just a quick rundown, like I always like to do quickly for you guys. Obviously, the Sonic Triple Sonic Queso Smasher Burger, 8 days ago. That was the one I think that had come out recent that I did. I think we may have talked about that last week. Kind of is what it is. With that, didn't exactly have the best experience, but then again, Sonic is usually hit or miss with me, as you guys know. And then immediately went right into the decades menu with the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and soon to be the 2000s for all of the good stuff for that as well. Lots of really fun items. Pricing, you know, kind of so-so for what it is. And also testing here, guys, grilled orange chicken at Panda Express. That's actually a very easy thing for them to make pretty much anywhere. And I think you can probably ask them if you ever get the teriyaki chicken or just the regular, you know, the chopped chicken, but then you can get the teriyaki sauce. Ask if they could just maybe just put a little orange sauce on it for you, because essentially that's kind of what it is. And then they top it with some sesame seeds. But man, it was delish, I'll tell you. That's one of my favorite Panda videos that I produced. I really enjoyed that one. It was very, very good. And then naturally starting off the BK series with the Fried Pickle Ranch Whopper, of course, there. And again, shout outs to my local BK in South Pasadena on Fair Oaks Avenue. Definitely a rockin' group of people. My contacts over there, they're awesome people, and I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you if you're watching the stream for that, especially with everything that's been going on. And I'm just so glad to be very busy making stuff because it's keeping my head away from everything else recently. So definitely some good stuff. Definitely some good stuff there. Let's see here. Another couple of things before I got to show you something. And guys, we're already going to be into the review in just a second here. Let's see. Where was I losing? Okay, I thought I lost my spot here for a second. Scott Messerschmidt tried the Yellowbird Habanero and wife homemade tacos for the first time trying it. Very nice. Yellowbird's pretty good. I love that little collabo with Taco Bell back in the day. It wasn't too long ago. Very cool. Larry, yes, it's too early to ask me what my favorite 2024 food review is. I'm still kind of thinking about that already. Usually the beginning of December, I start getting more serious about that, and then it kind of puts things together as I'm going, and then eventually putting that out there. And pickle sandwich, yes, I saw that. I don't have a Jimmy John's by me at all, ironically. They closed up shop here in Pasadena. Let's see. I heard they came out on my birthday on the 14th. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Who won the million? We're still waiting to find out. Let's see. Jermaine Lindsay, shout out from Seattle, waiting for the Jack in the Box Patty Melt to come back. Yes, some good stuff from good old Jack. There's actually a few things that are out right now, including Birria Tacos, Tiny Tacos. So that's on the schedule. I just can't get to it right now because I have so many other things ahead of it at the moment there. So a few different things coming there. Let's see. Larry, not into G.I. Joe action figures. Masters of the Universe, however, coincidentally, nice segue. I appreciate you helping me out right now. Guys, let me show you another new addition. Now, this is one that has never come out in the 80s. The Mercenary Brute of the Snake Men, Reptilax. A very, very cool looking character that was actually a concept character, I believe in Classics it came out back then, but they finally put it in Origins packaging, and I gotta say I am digging it right here. Very, very cool. All new head sculpt. He's got his little tongue that's kind of shooting out at you right there, and he's got the little emblem crest on his chest as well. He's got his shield, he's got his sword, which is actually from Triclops. And I gotta say, he's got a very cool tail in the back there as well. Along with a comic book, you can kind of see good old Skeletor, Snake Armor Skeletor right over there, looking really cool. But as you can see, guys, very cool sculpt on this one. Looks like he's got Whiplash and Clawful's feet, and just a combination of the standard buck that they call these bodies here. Pretty much the standard thing. They just changed the color and kind of put in some parts. But that's all new head sculpt. Looking very cool. Looks like he's got kind of horns on the top there, which looks really nice. Mercenary Brute of the Snake Men. And there is no other info with the exception of him going at it against right over here. He's just attacking somebody in there. That's the snake layer in the background, which is going to be coming out very, very soon. It's a crowdfund option right now, so we're going to hear more about that early this coming year. It's actually going to be a playset coming out. They had something that came out, but it didn't do very well at Comic-Con, so they kind of went back to the drawing board on it. But very cool. I totally dig him. He looks really, really cool, as you can see. And again, it really kind of is, it's a Motu character. It's just a very cool looking character. Even though he never came out in the 80s, I'll take it. I mean, I just love the design. I got to keep showing it because he just looks cool. And I'm kind of done with the Snake Men at this point, but they just keep coming out with different variations of them. You're going to see more in the future, but definitely digging the card. So if you guys are down with snakes or the Snake Men, as you can see right over here, give me that snake emoji in the chat. So he looks very, very cool. Looks very, very cool. Reptilax. Very nice. Very, very nice. The one that you're going to see later on this hour is very cool, actually, as well. It's a crossover figure, and I can't wait to see. And yes, Robert, he does have great abs. All of the He-Man figures do. They really do. Wendy's Dollar Soda, absolutely. Ernesto Moreno, what up to you as well? Great to see you. Great to see you. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Bring LA back. Bring back LA Weekly. Remember that paper? Drifter. Taking me back with that one right there. You're taking me back. Let's see here. Let me shoot on down. Jermaine Lindsay, definitely excited for the big arch from Mickey D's. Hopefully that'll make it before the end of the year. We'll see what's going on. Bibson Dognut, what's going on? Ian, are you looking forward to cheaper prices on food coming in January? I'm hoping. I really wish we can get a break. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. I really do. Let's see. Scott Messerschmidt, it's fine. No need for more video edits. You guys are all chatting away. Funky Fresh in effect. Klon Go, what's up? What's up? Where's your avatar next to you for channel member goodies? Where is that? Oh, no. Alex member, see, I can't believe that The Incredibles actually turned 20 years this Tuesday. It's kind of crazy for whatever. I can't believe it actually has already been that long. Believe me, I know. I always like look back on the movies that literally it feels like they were just out. And it's like 20 or 30 years. And some of them are being remade already, which is crazy. Matthew, what's the best Christmas movie ever? Well, outside of Better Watch Out, because of my small little voiceover gig that I did in that movie, I would probably have to say A Christmas Story. That's definitely my favorite right there. And of course, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is always good too. But A Christmas Story, you can't fade it. You definitely can't fade it. And yes, I'm excited, Chewy Lord, to watch the boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Absolutely. I hope Mike Tyson really does not hold back. I know he's an older guy, but I think it's only right. It needs to happen. They need to take care of Jake Paul. We'll see what's going on. Drew, maybe find his bomb takes and reviews. You know how we do, boy. You know how we do. You know how we do. Oh, good times. Just a couple of minutes, guys. I'm going to go grab the goodies. I see you guys like the snake people here as well. We got snakes in the house. Are there any new McDonald's releases you're excited about? The Big Arch is probably the biggest one, actually. That's the main thing there. And actually, the return of the snack wraps, which will probably be a little bit later, if not the beginning of 2025. Let's see. Isabel, I think I have celiac syndrome. Does anyone know anything about it? Well, you know what? Let's ask Google real quick, shall we? Let's see here. What is celiac syndrome? Oh, I thought it would actually say it. It's an immune reaction to eating gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. Over time, the immune reaction to eating gluten creates inflammation that damages the small intestinal lining. Oh, man. So if you're sensitive to gluten, I would probably go talk to your doc if you're noticing things that are not 100%, just so you know. Klongo, did you take away channel members away? I was trying to find an easy way to pay. No, I haven't touched it. I have not touched it at all. As far as I know, it should be on there. Is the option on the channel? It should actually be there. I've never touched it at all. Let me see something here real quick, because we got 2 minutes or so right before I jump in. And let me go to my page and see if it's there. Let's see what we shall see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm looking at it from the creator point of view. Let me see how I can see it from my own. Manage. No, it's fine. It's there. I don't know. I'll take a look at some of the settings. I don't think YouTube may have changed anything to cause that, but I'll take a look just to see. I haven't noticed anything, or I haven't gotten any email about it at all there as well, and regarding something there. But I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Carlos Cardenas, what's going on? Sorry I missed the chat. I got distracted on YouTube videos. No worries. I'm glad that you're here. It's okay. It's okay. James Morrison, I came here to get away from politics. I hear you, man. I totally hear you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You already know. Scott posted November 14th. Okay, Burger King. They posted Burger King for November 14th. He's talking to Drew. Drew, when are they going to have the 80s disco He-Man? You know, there's actually a custom of that, a Skeletor too, I think. So who knows? Who knows? Yes, Alex, I did the big Cheez-It stuff there. I actually did it as a test market in the beginning, I believe, as well. But naturally, you'll find it on the channel in there too there. So, of course, it is there. Let's see. Maybe commission Instagram, send the link or so. Absolutely, Claude. Let me know. Let me know. I'm glad that things are moving along, at least there. How are things going for you? You know, it's moving. Like I said, it's busy, which is a good thing. But naturally, I'm just trying to get my sleeping back on track. Trying to kicking a cold a little bit too. I've been kind of dealing with, and a slight headache, but I think it's I did get a flu shot last week, so it was actually after, so I'm not sure why I would feel like this, but you know, what are you gonna do? And yes, Michael Domayer, you'll shoot your eye out. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Guys, let me go jump and grab the review, because I definitely want to give this a go. I'm excited to give these a shot. This is going to be kind of cool, I'm thinking. I mean, I've been curious about these for a while. So if you need to do what you have to do, I completely understand. Go grab something to drink, something to eat. If you need to use the restroom, whatever you need to do. And I'll be back in just a second here. No box opening 101, so to speak. But I think this is going to be a little fun here as well. And yes, Larry, I have been to the Neon Retro Arcade in South Paso, actually Old Town Pasadena, I should say, on Raymond. It's a very cool spot, I have to say. Very, very cool. So grab something to drink, get something to eat, of course, and I will see you in just a minute. So hang tight. I'll be right back. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with E and K.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. You know, I kind of feel like watching Aliens too. I think I might do that tonight. I have a feeling. And yes, Michael, I love the sound of the fireplace too. Those are my favorite standby screens for the holiday. I love them. There's actually 2 soundtracks running to make that effect because I kind of added the music and a couple of other things there. So I definitely dig it. I usually have a few overlays to make things a little bit more. I did that for Halloween for some of the backgrounds. So like a lot of the rain stuff going and some of the sounds that you hear. Definitely a lot of fun. So I appreciate Drew just trying to manhandle me right now. Go get the chips. You think there's some chips tonight? Man, you need to calm down, okay? I'm trying to give you guys some entertainment here. I'm trying anyway. But it's all good. It's all good. So got my little fan going here. Comfy vibes. Yes, greetings. Absolutely. I got to watch Drew sometimes. I got to watch him. He's passive aggressive. So, all right, guys, let's get into this right now. This is going to be kind of fun because, like I said, what I'm about to get into right now, I've seen this before, and part of me was thinking, is this new? Because it didn't seem like it was new, but at the same time, I know I've seen it for a while. So we'll have to see how this is going to go right now. Let's see here. Larry. Oh, sticker collecting. Grandma fractured her arm. Have to do everything to take my grandma at the same time. I still love her. Absolutely. You got to be there for your elders. You got to be there for your family. I completely get it. Trust me. I know exactly what you mean. And shout outs and definitely sending some prayers and well wishes to Grams for having to go through that. Because I know especially at that age, anything like that that's big. So, you know, do what you got to do, sticker, for sure. Absolutely. And Larry, sorry to hear that. What's going on here? A couple of months ago, I told you the job is 76 station. I remember that. Last day at work as they closed it down. Really? Oh no. Wow. That is craziness. Craziness. So let's see here. Maybe you need a chill pill. Drew, I think you need a chill pill. I love you though. It's all good, brother. You already know how it is. Mike Dossier, election hype. Everyone gets craziness right now. And shout outs for all the prayer hands going up there for Grams. Definitely there for sticker. Shout outs to you there. And wishing well wishes for Larry too regarding that situation with 76 gas station right over there. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Claw and Go, Entertaining 101. Laugh my... I appreciate you. I try. Like I said, I'm a one-man show. I know it can be kind of nerdy with some things, but I have a lot of fun with this stuff. So speaking of have a little bit of fun with this, I already know that I am going to be bringing these over to Funky Fresh and E Noel in just a little bit here. Probably not tonight, but most likely tomorrow. Steve Mars, what's going on? Glad to see you. Shout outs to you. I appreciate you. And yes, Claw, I can't believe I just saw that Tony Todd, the horror legend, passed away at 69 years old. Right before I went live, I saw that and I was reading it really quick. And I was like, I got to go back and see what happened there. But my God, that is a loss of epicness right there. He was also the voice of Scarecrow on Revelation for Masters of the Universe, the animated thing. The animated series, as well as obviously Candyman and a whole bunch of other things that he's done in the past. That was a heartbreak to read that. So I don't know what's going on, but you know, it is what it is. I can't handle it lately with everything that's been going on right there. So I don't know. We'll have to see there. Let's see. Oh, Alex, the 2 Cheez-Its inside of one. I didn't know they have that now. If it's 2 inside of one, 2 of those big chips, really? I have to take a look and see what that's all about. Definitely. I've seen Ted, definitely. And the second one I haven't seen for sure. The first one, I loved it. I mean, I love that little foul-mouthed teddy bear. Who doesn't? That's always hilarious for sure. All right, so let's get this going, guys. Anyway, this apparently has been out for a bit, but I have never had it. I definitely wanted to try it. I know I'm going to be bringing it over to Funky Fresh and E Noel to try it, and without a doubt, we're getting into it. Guys, I have never had the Oreo Thins Tiramisu flavor on this one here. So tiramisu is typically kind of like ladyfingers and cocoa and like a rum type of situation. But a version of Oreo Thins, I had to give this a shot when I saw this. I'm like, tonight is the night. I'm going to do this. We're kind of technically in between the holidays And like, you know, when things kind of kick in there, although I did buy a few things to get my streams ready for some other stuff, some holiday stuff, I didn't want to do anything kind of like holiday related so soon in November, because we're not even at Thanksgiving yet. So I don't really kind of want to do like the Christmassy stuff just yet. But tiramisu, guys, I have to take a look at this here with you. So naturally, these are on the thinner side, so that's actually a good thing. And according to this, one serving is 4 of these cookies. So technically, it's like two regular Oreos is 140 calories, but they're half cookies naturally. So that explains why you can have 4 and not feel bad about it. So let's see. And they look good in the package. Yes, Michael. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, I don't know how they do it with these aromas. I really don't. Wow. I don't know. I'm not smelling the rum, but this smells like tiramisu already. I don't know how they do it. Look at this action. Look at these. Funky Fresh, look at these. Look at these. What do you think? I think these look pretty good. What do you think? I think they look pretty awesome, but man. And yes, of course, I have got some milk ready to go. You already know what it is. Definitely. Sticker, my favorite one is the Coke flavor one. Yes, I had a lot of fun checking those out for obvious reasons. But guys, this is crazy. Wow, that aroma is crazy good. That is crazy, crazy good. So let me just put this on the side here. I don't even know if I can kind of break that open, so to speak, because it is very, very thin. So let me try. Oh, I did. Yep. There it is. There is the cream action. But this thing, it's like a little baby Oreo. How do they describe this? Let me just see what they say over here. It is chocolate sandwich cookies. We have just tiramisu flavored cream. So the cocoa, always made with real cocoa. So let's just give this a shot. Let me try the cream by itself. And I'm so blown away by how thin the Oreo actually is. So this is like a taste. It's almost like, you know, really, it is a tease. It really is. So let's give this a shot. The tiramisu cream first. Let's just try this out. How do you do it? How do you do it? That is the essence of tiramisu. That is crazy. That is crazy. And yes, we're going to be doing 4 of these. Why not? Because look at that. That's like a 2-biter, if that. Let's give it a shot now with the cocoa action. Wow, the cream. It doesn't even have that classic Oreo hit on the back, so to speak there. Like you'll get like the promo cream in the beginning, and then it kind of falls back into the cut with the regular vanilla Oreo. You're not getting that with this. It actually is tiramisu, the essence of it. Sweetness is decent though, so it really is. Let's give it a shot with the cocoa. Let's go with the cookies itself. The tiramisu Oreos. Let's peep this out, shall we? Oh, wow. This is pure crack. These are going to go fast. These are going to go fast. Wow. Oh my God. These are delicious. Funky Fresh, Noel, be prepared. We're probably going to kill this tomorrow. I have a feeling. I'm digging it. 35 calories a piece times 4. 3570, 3570, 140. There we go. Fast math for you. Let's do a little badunk-a-dunk, shall we? Hopefully that's staying focused for you just a little bit. Let's try it with some milk. Okay. I know I'm nerding out with this right now. That's banging. That is a banging situation right there. Very easily banging. Ma'am, I gotta tell you, I am so glad that this is family size, as you can see right there, because these are gonna go quick. These are really gonna go quick. And yes, I'm having my 4. So let's do 3. As you can tell, this is easily worth your time. Wow. It is just the right amount of light flavor. And tiramisu usually is, but the cocoa on this, these are just fun to eat too. And you can feel good about having a few of these. I mean, if you decide to splurge and do 8 of them for 280 calories, if you're looking at it that way, I'm not going to fault you for it. Chances are that may even happen tonight. Who knows? But I dig it. So let's go for one more and we'll round it out because I want to do my one serving. I want to get my one serving in here. Man. I am so glad I'm finally having these. I see what everyone's talking about. Everyone who I've talked to about these are like, yeah, man, you got to try these. I'm glad that I did. Beautiful situation on that, by far. And actually, after those 4, I'm good. I'm pretty good right now. That's actually very tasty, very satisfying. Very, very nice on that. So guys, tiramisu Oreo Thins. I think it works good as a thin. You know, I'm really glad. Let's just to mention really quick. I'm glad they're not just taking the usual flavors that they come out with and just putting them on Oreo Thins and calling it new. Tiramisu, I don't think is available as a regular Oreo. And honestly, I don't think it would be as good because you don't want an overabundance of that cream that it's got. Because I think it works good as something kind of light, you know? So I love the way the flavor is. It's very light in essence of it. You get the tiramisu vibe. It's made with real cocoa as well, which is delish. But guys, this is a banging situation with this one here. I'm gonna go a straight 9 out of 10 on this because I mean 10 out of 10 was really reserved, I think, for the original OG Oreo. I love the original Oreo. It's probably one of my all-time favorite cookies for obvious reasons, right? But this, for the flavor, for what it is, this is a lovely deal. I mean, at about $4 or so, I got this for. This was at Target. This is a very, very tasty situation here. They had such a boatload of these everywhere, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm looking at it. I was on the phone with my sister at the time, and I'm like, you know what? Have you ever heard of this? And she's like, no, I don't believe so. Have you ever seen them? No. So definitely a banging situation, and I'm gonna be bringing these over. I'll save a few for myself, but I'll be bringing them for sure. Very, very tasty Oreo Thins. Really, really nice. 9 out of 10 on this one here. If you guys are down with this flavor, if you've had it, give me a cookie here in the chat so I know that you guys have had this before. And if you dig it, give me a thumbs up next to the cookie if you want. But if you've seen them, give me the cookie. Let me know because, guys, this is a delish situation. Honestly, I am really pretty impressed with the quality of this. And I'm glad it's family size because if you're doing 4 of them in a sitting, yeah, you need to have a little bit more. So $4 is not bad. It really, really isn't bad. Lovely situation with this. And it looks like I messed up on the packaging on this one because it actually did have a way to rip it open and I just destroyed the box right there. So we'll have to put these in a regular Tupperware container. It is what it is. So very tasty on that, guys. Very, very tasty for sure. Nice little treat as well. We got cookies coming in there. Clown Go is saying banging. Absolutely. Tom Haiti to deep fried Cajun or a baked turkey. I'm always a fan of baked, but I would love to try a deep fried one. I've never tried a deep fried turkey ever. So I would like to try that for sure. $2.70 for 4. Nope, it's $1.40. So 35 a piece. But shout outs to you there, Tom. I appreciate you. I'm doing okay. Hello, hello, hello. Jeremy Jenkins, what's going on? Thank you. I appreciate you digging the content there for sure. And all of you peeps who have been digging the content, thank you so much for sure. How much does the coffee flavor come in? Not really getting too much coffee. I guess if you really think about it, you may kind of get the vibe like it is personally. But for me, I mean, it's a little bit more of an even keel, like a light tiramisu flavor, which really is pretty nice. And I'm always thinking like ladyfingers and then that type of cream. And usually with a little bit of rum or something in there. So obviously there's no alcohol or anything with this, but it's pretty good. Drew, they need Oreo thicks. It's called regular Oreos, but I get you. Red Velvet Oreo, my favorite. Yes, definitely a bomb situation. Always, you already know. What is tiramisu, Carlos? It's like a kind of like a cakey dessert with cream. Ladyfingers are typically kind of like the little sponge cake wafers in a way, and it's got cocoa, and typically like the base is like a rum type of thing there, and a little bit of cocoa sprinkle as well, which is really good. So yeah, I would definitely think I agree. It's good stuff. Klon Go, Oreos and milk are the best combo ever. Absolutely, absolutely. You already know. Claw, I haven't had them yet, but I definitely want to try them, and I'll keep my eye out for them. Definitely, let me know. Drop me a line because they are pretty tasty. I'm glad that I finally gave them a shot, for sure. Really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Tiramisu was coffee flavored too. Not so much coffee, at least not for me, for sure. But I definitely dig the flavor of these. These are very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. Brian, they don't allow Oreos in your country anymore. What? That can't be. But if they don't, Amazon or mail order or something off of eBay. But definitely, yeah, definitely. I've never heard of that. That's craziness. That's craziness. Tom, they look good. I'm snacking on ricin. Ever had them? No, I haven't actually. You know, well, keep the cookies home. We good. You will be good because you're going to be getting some cookies tomorrow. They're pretty tasty. All right, guys, take a look. It is already coming up on, geez, almost 10 to 9 already. The mashup that nobody asked for, but the second version of it has come out. And this just showed up out of the blue. I remember when this was pre-ordered. And I was like, what is this again? I was like, I didn't know what it was. And I opened up the box. I'm like, oh, it's this version. So Target exclusive for what this is. And guys, you all know that Stranger Things is coming out with season 5 in 2025. And if you may remember, a few months back, there was a Skeletor 2-pack that came out, which actually, hang on a second. There it is. You guys may remember this from before. We have Skeletor, and it's the crossover with Stranger Things. And in this case, it was the Demigorgon that we checked out the last time. So this was actually a Target exclusive. Nobody saw this coming at all. It's really kind of a different type of thing. So that was the one that we checked out way back when. So naturally, if you've got Skeletor on one, who's missing from that equation? Because the obvious answer is going to be He-Man. And he's definitely kind of washed with a different type of paint job, as you can see there. It looks like he's kind of like in a different dimension. It's like a tanner type of look that he has. He has a shield that has the Hellfire Club, I guess that they had there on the shirts, you know, that symbol for the demon head that's in there as well. But if you're asking because this is Stranger Things and it's another part of the Upside Down, the one that comes in this one is the big bad of the series, Vecna. Right there. So as you can see, he's actually got a staff that has the clock that's always dinging, which is really cool. This is just a really cool mashup of the two. So a Demigorgon and Skeletor in one, then you have He-Man and Vecna in the second one here. And as you can see, that they do a really great job with the artwork here. So it has all that, the look of the Upside Down with the trees and all that stuff there. And then you have the exploding rocks around Masters of the Universe there. And on the back of it is some really cool artwork. And of course, flanking Castle Grayskull, we have Vecna right there on all of his badness. And He-Man is going at it right there too. And we have a little bit of story action there. Upside Down Eternia. And just to read that really quick for you there. He-Man discovers how they return... He-Man discovers how to return Eternia from the Upside Down. He must defeat Vecna himself. In this decaying world, however, Vecna is more powerful than the power of Grayskull itself. So, there you go. So, the Upside Down has invaded Eternia. That's why they are there. That's why he's there. And as you can see, it's all the usual goodies. Basically, putting their, the stuff in their hands for their weapons. And then for Vecna, it's the same deal right there as well. So, very cool. They now match each other. And I'm totally digging just the overall look. It's a really cool set. And naturally with the big bad himself using an all-new sculpt that uses the usual bodies that you see there, but it has a new chest piece, a new head sculpt, and some weapons, and then the rest of it is the same, mostly. But very cool, right? I mean, pretty neat. So I'm excited because they keep pushing these properties along, and naturally with Stranger Things going into season 5, which is the final season, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that, because obviously it's the big showdown. So it should be very, very cool. Claw and Go, they need an E and K figure. You know, I'd love to get my little avatar down below right over here. I'd love to get him made into a 3D rendered figure or something like that. That would be kind of cool, for sure. Scott, wow, them cools. They should have done She-Ra with He-Man. Maybe they'll do She-Ra with the like another version of Stranger Things with those characters, and that would be pretty cool as well. Very, very cool. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen is asking my sister, have you ever been on your brother's food review? If I'm not mistaken, I think there was one that we did at the Rose Bowl. I think it may have been, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a drink, Pellegrino drink, or something that we did back in the day. Let's see. Carlos, did you see my comment of poutine? I did not. Carlos, let me see. Let me see here if I can scroll up for just a quick second. I probably did not. I probably passed it the way that I'm looking at it here. Carlos, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Would you ever review Canadian dish called poutine on your next live chat? And maybe not the next live chat, but I actually have reviewed poutine before. We actually had a poutineery that was open that went out of business, unfortunately. But if you do a search on my channel, just put in poutine and Peep This Out. I think it was a smoky pork or something, that pulled pork, I think it was, that I did way back in the day. Way back in the day for that. But it was something at the time. Let's see. G.I. Joe takes down Masters of the Universe for good. Will never happen. Will never happen. Alex Webb had a Diet Coke to wash it down too. That's awesome. That is awesome. And Alex, you finally had the ghost pepper chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Nice. I'm glad you liked it. It was definitely fun. Definitely fun. Definitely fun. Oh, what happened to my chat? My chat disappeared. Oh no. Can't open this page all of a sudden. I have no way to look at my chat. Error code 5. Okay, well, I kind of see it jumping up on the screen over here right now, so I'll just take a look on the screen with you. Guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you for joining me here tonight. This is a fast hour, I know. It's probably a good thing because I already feel my voice kind of beginning to go a little bit here. I'm really glad that I'm a little bit past the really rough part of my cold. I really kind of worry about that because of streaming and everything too. So if it was going to happen to me, let it be earlier in the week, and it kind of was. So I was happy about that at least. But guys, again, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. We're going to have some fun as the holidays are moving along here. And I'm looking forward to spending some time with you guys on Friday nights like I like to do. And of course, with the weather being a lot colder now, with having the holiday lights on, you know, I really feel like I'm in that mode to really kind of enjoy, you know, the time. And it's going to be a little bit of a rough holiday. I already know that already, but I'm just going to do what I can to kind of zone out with you guys. And I hope you guys are going to zone out with me as well, whatever you may be going through. I am very appreciative of each and every one of you. All of your direct comments that you guys, some of you are still sending me regarding everything that's happened the last couple of months. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. I can't thank you enough. And I know that my mom, it means a lot. It would have meant a lot to her. I know that she knows that. And I greatly appreciate that as well. And again, I'm going to be busy for you guys. There's a lot of stuff coming out this coming week you're going to see. There's just a lot of things, and it's really going to be good for you guys, and it's good for me because I get to keep building and creating and putting it out there. So watch for more fun stuff as always. And of course, with the weekend coming up, do enjoy your weekend. Whatever you do it safely, have a good time. Try and do at least one thing a day to make somebody's day brighter, whether it's just saying hello to somebody outside, smiling at somebody, saying hello, or helping somebody out with something. Just try and do something positive, so that way at the end of the day you have something to look back on and say, yeah, you know, it was a good day because I did X, Y, and Z, you know, that type of thing. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You already know that for sure. And again, I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys, and you don't know how much you have helped me these last few months, especially with everything that's been going on as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Do share my content out with the peeps as well. Let's continue to keep that moving along. And we'll definitely have a lot more fun as time goes by here. The food shared on the stream tonight. If you're watching this on the replay, you already know what it is, but we checked out some tiramisu Oreo thins. Good situation on this one, so definitely a lot of fun, and I don't care what Noel says, I'm bringing them, so you guys have to experience that for sure. So homie hugs to all of you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on. I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or so until the stream ends, as always. And I don't have my chat is completely down right now. I have a frowning file folder looking at me saying can't open this page. Yeah, it is what it is. So we'll have to just leave it as that. So good times, no problem. Carlos, I'm glad that you're here. Either way, you guys will be able to catch this replay on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're going to have a brand new review coming tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Monday, the good stuff as well. Randy Molina, shout outs to you. Thanks so much for jumping on. To all the amazing peeps here in the chat, I appreciate you jumping in here for sure. Randy's leaving Earth to Ian. Can you see us? I see you. I see you. Funky is saying shout outs to everyone. Have a great weekend as well. Matt Dummett, you have a great weekend as well, too. Thank you so much again for jumping on tonight and for taking a little bit of the nerdiness that I like to take a look at with the Masters of the Universe goodies for you as well. It was definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. Everyone is jumping off here, it looks like. Have to work tomorrow, Klongo. I understand. I understand. Again, thank you for jumping in. I'll be here in the chat. I'll try and answer whatever I can within the next minute or so before it times out. But again, thank you so much for jumping on, guys. And if there's anything that you'd like to see once this replay goes live, because the replays usually get like lower, in terms of comments compared to my regular content. So if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see, or any type of improvement or anything like that that you want to see me do, just drop it there for sure. But as always, I'll try and reach out and reach back to you guys if you contact me on direct media as well too there. So shout outs to you there. I appreciate everybody jumping on tonight for joining me. And I will definitely be back next week for the next stream for you guys. So we got more stuff to get into here. So let me jump on over and we'll rock it out right over here. We're right up on there. Let's see. Scott, I get a sneak peek of the Burger King Mexican original chicken sandwich. I had a lot of fun reviewing that for sure. Facebook.com/Peep This Out Show. Definitely check out the content there. You'll see some of my older stuff and maybe some newer stuff very soon as well. And we'll see what we can do. Let's see. Funky would like me to do a Subway review. I know a lot of people here would. I know we all would. I know you guys all would. We'll have to save something special for at some point in the future. For now, as we're getting closer and closer to the 50, for sure. Last couple of things here. Let's see. Hey, Ian, one of these days in your next live streams, can you review the Sprite Winter Spice? Yes, I would like to try and find that. Some of the drinks I love to do here on the chat, so I'll definitely look in for that. All the good holiday stuff that's coming out, including the 7-Up Shirley Temple as well, too. So, yes. Michael Domayer is going to be a fat kid on Monday going to different places for Veterans Day freebies. Yes, Subway coming out with a $6.99 any sub coupon. Yes, I remember in the app only, I believe. But if you guys remember, they used to have the $5 footlong they used to do, the footlong 5 or whatever that thing was back in the day. I remember my previous working life with eating that stuff all the time, which is the reason why I don't review it for that reason. But again, another story for another day. That's mostly something that you guys know anyway there. So. All right, guys, time to jump off here. I think I'm going to watch Aliens. I do feel like watching it there. I might have another Oreo or two, possibly. We'll see for sure. So let's just see how many I can not keep myself from before I bring these over to you-know-who tomorrow. So good times. I appreciate you, Klongo. And again, I'll take a look at the what's going on with my page there regarding the membership stuff there, because it looked like everything was fine. So I'll see what's going on there. But thanks so much for jumping on, everybody, one last time. I know I keep saying that, but let me just swing on over here. And you guys have an amazing weekend, and stay warm, stay cozy, and definitely have some fun. For anyone who may have gotten a PS5 Pro, enjoy that for sure. Very cool looking console. I'll stick with the regular PS5 until like the next gen. As long as GTA 6 runs on it, I'm fine. Then I'm not have to worry about that until next year. So guys, with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out the live stream for November 8th, 2024. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Homie hugs and everything to all of you guys. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you in the next piece of content coming your way very, very soon. And we'll definitely chat on the next stream. So I love you guys. And with that, peace. I'm out.